Students, okay, I will start the session now. So in previous class we saw that EMCS 1.1, EMCS 1.1, up to 7th problem we completed. Problem number 7 we completed. Now we are going to start problem number 8. Okay, in a school, in a school, 1/5 of the girls, 1/5 of the girls, and 1/8 of the boys took part in a school camp. In a school camp. Okay. If the ratio, if the ratio of the number of boys and girls is 3:2. Okay. What fraction? What fraction of the total strength took part in the camp? In the camp. Okay, this is the problem they are given. Okay, this is problem number 8. I will move to the next slide to give the solution for this. After that, I will show the first slide. Okay, shall I continue? Okay, okay, I will explain you. Don't worry. Okay, they are given the sentence 1/5. They are given the sentence 1/5 of the girls and 1/8 of the boys took part in a school camp. Okay, the concept they are given here, you see, 1/5 of the girls plus 1/8 of the boys took part in a school camp. Okay, so they are given one information, the ratio is 3:2. Boys and girls ratio 3:2. Okay, you see here, let the boys ratio is equal to, we are taking this, boys they are given 3 and girls they are given 2. So I am taking here boys ratio is 3x and girls ratio is 2x. So I can use the value here, 1/5 into girls ratio is 2x plus 1/8 of boys ratio is 3x. Okay, so I can write this as 2x divided by 5 plus 3x divided by 8. So I want to take the LCM because this is not like fraction, this is unlike fraction. So 2x divided by 5, the LCM of 5 comma 8 is, what is the value? 40. So here you see 5 into 8, here 8, 2x into 8 plus 3x divided by 8 into 5, so 3x into 5. So I can write this as, this is 16x by 40 plus here 15x by 40. So I am getting here 31x by 40. 31x by 40. You have any doubt in this slide, sir? You please see and tell me. After that, we will move to next slide. This is total boys and girls took part in school camp. Okay, 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 sir. So I will start from the first. Okay, in a school camp, 1/5 of girls and 1/8 1/5 of the boys took part in a school camp. This is the first line they are given, but they given the ratio of boys and girls is 3:2. So I am taking here the boy ratio is 3x and girl ratio is 2x. So for the first sentence, 1/5 of girls means girls here they are getting 2x. So into 2x I am doing here plus 1/8 of boys. Boys ratio is 3x. So I am multiplying 3x. After that I am getting 2x by 5 plus 3x by 8. Here the denominator is not same. So I am taking LCM. LCM of 5, 8 is 40. So then now I am getting here same denominator, that is 16 plus 15 is equal to 31x. This is our total. Okay, shall I move to next slide? Yes. Okay, so in the next step you see here fraction. They asked what fraction of the total strength took part in the camp. Okay, so you see here fraction is equal to total 31 divided by 40 divided by the ratio they are given 3 is to 2 na sir. The total ratio is equal to what is the value? 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. Okay, 5x. 3x plus 2x, that is 3x plus 2x is equal to 5x. Okay, 3x plus 2x is equal to 5x. So I am dividing with this ratio. So I am getting here 31x divided by 40 into 5x. If you can't understand this means I will write here 31x by 40 divided by here 5x divided by 1. So the reciprocal of this means 31x. Reciprocal of this means 31x by 40 into 1 by 5x. So I am getting here 31 into 1 means 31x divided by 40 into 5x. So I am getting here like this. Okay. So here what is the x-axis cancel? Okay, x-axis cancel. So I am getting here 31 divided by 40 into 5 means I am getting here 31 divided by 200. This is my answer. The fraction amount is 31 by 200. So this is our answer. Okay. Shall I show the first slide? Okay. So here you see this is first slide. Okay. Now this is second slide. Okay. Now I will move to third slide. Okay. If you completed, please tell me. I will move to next slide. Okay. So ratio they didn't give in book. Okay, one student is given, but in our book I have that 3:2. Okay, I will check it, sir. Okay, don't worry. So next problem. You see here the next problem. This problem is ninth problem is very interesting problem. Okay, please watch clearly. Ninth problem is very interesting problem. Please watch clearly. A train a train starts full of passengers full of passengers full of passengers at the first at the first station at the first station it drops it drops one third of the passengers and take 280 more 280 more. This is the concept. they are given in the first station. They are given full of passenger. We don't know how much the passenger. Okay. In the next stage, at the second, at the second station, second station, okay, it drops, it drops one half. It drops one half of the new total, of the new total, and and takes, and takes 12 more, and it takes 12 more. You see here in the second station, it drops 1 by 2. Here they are dropping one third of the passenger and take 280 more. In the second stage, second station, it drops 1 by 2 of new total. They are given new total and takes 12 more. This is the concept they are given. And then last they are asking on arriving at the third station, arriving at the third station, third station, it is found, it is found that, found to have 248 passengers, 248 passengers. Then find the number of, find the number of passengers in the beginning, in the beginning. Okay, in the beginning. Okay, this is the problem they are given. In the third station, what they are doing, the third station total passengers is 248. We have to find the beginning, number of passengers in beginning. This is the problem. Okay, shall I start the solution? Okay, okay, sir. I will show the slides, all the slides last 5 minutes, sir. You don't worry about it. Okay, then here the solution. Here the solution answer for this is, you see, that the passenger is equal to, passengers is equal to x. I am taking let passengers is equal to x. In first station, in first station, okay, first station, you see here they are given one third of passenger. That means what is the meaning? 1 by 3 of x. That means x by 3. Okay, then remaining, drop remaining means what is the meaning? Total minus, in the first station they dropped, that is x by 3. So I can take this LCM here, x by 1 means I can take LCM 3. Therefore 3x minus x divided by 3. I am getting here 2x by 3. This is the remaining part, remaining part. But you see here, in the first station, it dropped one third of the passenger and also take 280 more, and take 280 more. So you see here remaining plus take 280 more, 280 more is equal to, what is the meaning? 2x by 3 plus 280, 2x plus 2x by 3 plus 280. So if I am taking the LCM, 2x plus here by 1 means I want to multiply and divide by both sides 3. So we are getting 280 into 3 divided by total 3. So I am getting here 2x plus 280 into 3 means what is the value here? 840 divided by 3. 840 divided by 3. Are you able to understand now? In our passenger is x. In first station, one third of the passenger we want to drop. The remaining is total value x minus the dropping value x minus 3. We are getting 2x by 3. We are getting 2x by 3. This is the remaining. In the same first station, after dropping 2x by 3, after dropping the remaining plus, we are taking 280 more. So we are getting this. Any doubts in this slide? If you have any doubt means, please tell me. I will move to next slide. Okay. Okay. So the same pattern we are going to repeat in the next step. Please please watch this. Okay, in the next slide you see here, in second station. Now our new total is, this is our new total. Okay, new total, this is our new total. In the first this is my total. Okay, now the new total is, this is now our new total. Okay sir, so you see, in this problem they are given in second station it drop 1 by 2 of the new total. So you see in second station 1 by 2 of new total. New total means 2x plus 3. This is my new total. 2x plus 840 divided by 3. Okay, divided by 3. So you see here, this is 1 by 2. In this, from these two I can take 1 2 outside. Here I will get x plus 840. 840, if I am taking 2 outside means I will get 420. Okay, divided by 3. Why I am taking the 2 outside means I can cancel this. So I am getting here x plus 420 divided by 3. Okay, x plus 420 divided by 3. Then the remaining is, we dropped this value and the remaining is equal to, remaining means what is the meaning? From the new total, I want to deduct this total. So 2x plus 840 divided by 3 minus x plus 420 divided by 3. Okay, please understand this. After that I can take this 2x. In next slide I will show it. In this slide, any doubt, please ask me. Okay, shall I move to next slide, sir? Okay, sir. Okay, so in the next slide you see, the remaining is, here you see, this is in the denominator is same. So I'm going to subtract these two. So I'm taking 2x plus 840 minus, here I'm having x minus 420 divided by 3. So I am getting here 2x minus x means, I will get x plus, here 840 is bigger, 420 is smaller. So I'm getting 420 divided by 3. This is my remaining. After that, what they are told in the problem, in second station it dropped 1 by 2 of the new total and takes 12 more. And takes 12 more means, here you see remaining plus 12 more. So I can get here x plus 420 divided by 3 plus 12. Here you see this is denominated by 1. So we want to multiply and divided by 3. We will get same. So I can write 20 plus 12 into 3 divided by 3. So I can write this as x plus 420 plus 36 divided by 3. So I am getting here x plus 456 by 3. 456 by 3. Okay, these people's, this is our new total. This total is going to enter the third station. Okay, third station, you see they are given in the third station. It found to be have 248 passengers. You see, this is equal to, they are given this is equal to 248 passengers. Okay, next slide we want to find the value of x. Okay, in this slide any doubts, please ask me, otherwise we will move to next slide. So previous slide. Okay, very good, sir. I will show the previous slide after completing this problem. 4, 5, 6, 7 I will show. Okay, you don't worry, sir. So in the next slide you see here, in the third station, third station, the people we are having x plus 456 by 3, we are having x plus 456 by 3 we are having, that is equal to the, in the problem they are given in the third station 248. Okay, they are given 248, so this is 248. Okay sir, so now you see, if I multiply both side by 3 means I can cancel, or otherwise if you can cross multiply this. Okay, that is also correct. If you don't know that cross multiplication, no worries. Okay, so just multiply both sides by 3. We want to cancel this. You see here 3 into x plus 456 by 3 here is equal to 248 into 3. I'm multiplying 3 on both sides, so I'm canceling this. I will get x plus 456 is equal to here 248 into 3. Okay sir, so I'm getting here 744. 744, so I'm getting x is equal to 744 minus 456. My passengers is in the beginning 288. X is called the beginning passenger, that is x is equal to 288. Okay, this is the conclusion for this sum. Okay, shall I show the slide number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Okay, okay, now I will show the slide number 4. All of you completed this? Okay, I will show the slide number 4. Then this is slide number 5. Okay, all of you completed slide number 5. Okay, here you see this is 6. Now this is 7th slide. Now this is the last 8th slide. All of you completed the slide, sir. Shall I move to next problem? Slide 4, how 3x cancel. Okay, sir. So I will move to next slide. Okay, so this is problem number 12. A student was asked to multiply to to multiply to multiply a given number by 8 by 17. Okay, instead he divided the given number by 8 by 17. Okay, his number was 225 more than the correct answer. More than the correct answer. What was the given number? This is the problem they are given. a student was asked to multiply a given number by 8 by 17. Instead, he divided the given number by 8 by 17. His number was 225 more than the correct answer. What was the given number? This is the problem they are given. Okay. Shall I move to the problem, sir? Okay. So you see here, the solution for this is answer. You see here, student asked to do. Student asked to do. Okay. Let the number be x. Okay. We don't know that number. Let the number be x. Student was asked to multiply a given number. That number we don't know, that is x. Multiply the number by x. Okay, then we will get, let the number be, you can write this as let the number be x. So they told to multiply this number with 8 by 17. That means 8 by 17 into x. So 8x by 17. This is correct, sir. But instead of this, student done the mistake, but they done what they done, that number divided by this 8 by 17. So the meaning is the reciprocal of this 17x by 18. So 17x by 8. Okay, this is correct. Okay, this is wrong. Okay, incorrect. So you see, in the statement they are given his number means, what is the meaning? This wrong number, his number is, his number was 225 more than the correct answer. The meaning is 225 more than the correct answer. Correct answer means 8x by 17. This is the sentence they are given. This is the sentence they are given. Are you able to understand this problem, sir? Please see this slide. After that, we will move to the conclusion. Okay, right. Okay, sir. I will move to the next slide. You see here, the last step is 8x by 17 plus 225 is equal to 17 by x. Okay, now I want to find the value of x. So I am transposing this 8x to RHS. So 225 is equal to 17x by 8 minus 8x by 17. So you see, sir, here this is the LCM of 8 into 17 means 8 into 17. The same thing I want to write. This is 225 is equal to 17x by 8. 17x by 8 into 17 into 17. Okay, this is 7x minus 8x by 17 means into 8 into 8. So I am getting here 225 is equal to 225 is equal to 17 into 17 means, what is the meaning? 289x minus 8 8 means you are getting 64x divided by, I am getting here 8 into 17. 8 into 17 means, what is the value? 136. Okay, sir. Now I am getting 225 is equal to 289. 289 minus 64 is equal to, I am getting 225x divided by 136. Okay. Then I can cancel this 225. Are you able to understand? Okay, next slide I will do it here. You see, in this slide, any doubts, sir? Okay, so you see in the next slide, the previous last slide I'm having 225 is equal to 225x by 136. Okay, I'm going to multiply or cross multiplying this 136 here. 225 into 136 is equal to 225x. So I want to find the value of x. The coefficient of x is 225. So I am dividing both sides by 225. So this is cancel. This is cancel. So I am getting x is equal to 136. This is my answer. So if you are completed, please tell me. I will move to next slide. Yes. Okay. I will move to next slide, sir. Okay. So hereafter there is no difficult problems, sir. Hereafter only very easy problems. You don't worry. All the difficult problems we completed. Okay. So now you see the problem number 13. Simplify. Okay. Problem number A they are given. Problem number A they are given root of 98 plus root 50 minus root 200. Shall I start the answer, sir? So, 9, okay, okay, right, okay. So this is our ninth slide. Someone asked the ninth slide. Okay. Now I will move to slide number 13. Okay. So answer for this is very easy sum. You see here root of, I can write this as 2 into 49 plus here I can write this as 2 into 25 minus I can write this as 2 into 100. Okay. Root 49 means what is the value? 7 into 7 is equal to 49. Okay. I can take 1 7 outside. So I can take 1 7 outside. So 7 root 2. Here 25 means I can write this as root 25 means 5 into 5. I can take 1 5 outside. Therefore 5 into root 2. Here minus root 100 means I can write this as root 10 into 10. So I can take 110 outside. So here 10 into root 2. Now you see, sir, in the inside the root, all the values are same. So it is as a like terms. Okay. So I am adding this 7 root 2 plus 5 root 2 means I will get 12 root 2. Here balance is 10 root 2. So the final answer I am having here 12 minus 10 is equal to 2 root 2 is my answer. If you have any doubt, please ask me. I will explain. Okay. I will wait, sir. Okay. Shall I move to next slide? Okay, sir. Here you see problem number B. They are given 2 root 12 minus root 108 plus root 75. This is the problem they are given. We want to simplify this. Okay. Here you see I can write this as 2 into root 12 means I can write 4 into 3 is equal to 12 minus 108 means I can write this as 3 into 36 plus root 75 means I can write this as 3 into 25. So here you see this is 2. Here inside 4. Root 4 means I can write this as 2 into 2. I can take 1 2 outside. So into 2 root 3. Here you see sir 36. Root 36 means 6 into 6 is equal to 36. I can take 1 6 outside. So 6 root 3. And then here you see sir 25 means already I know that 5 into 5 is equal to 25 root 3. Now you see root 3 here, root 3 here, root 3 here. So I can add here this is 4 root 3 minus 6 root 3 plus 5 root 3. So 4 5 plus 5 is equal to 9 root 3 minus 6 root 3. My final answer is 3 root 3 is the answer. Please take down. If you completed, we will move to next problem. Okay, shall I move to next slide? Okay, so you see next the C, problem number C. They are given 2 into root 175 plus 3 into root 112 minus 8 into root 28. Okay, so this is the thing they are given. Okay, I will wait for 2 minutes. Please give the answer for this. Okay, what is the answer for this? Show the previous slide. Okay, okay, don't worry. I will do the problem. I will do the problem. Okay, so this is the problem they are given. Answer. So if I'm taking 2 into root 175 means I can write this as 7 into 25. 7 times of 25 is equal to 175 plus 3 into root of 7 times of 16. 7 times of 16 is equal to what is the value? 112. So therefore here minus 8 into, so I can write this as 7 into 4. I can write this as 7 into 4. So you see here, here 25 means I can take 5 5s are 25, so I am taking 1 5 outside. Here you see 16 means 4 into 4 is equal to 16, so I am taking 1 4 outside, so balance is 7. Minus here 8 into, here 4 means 2 into 2 4, I can take 1 2 outside, so here this is 7. So now I can write this as 2 into 5 is equal to 10 root 7 plus 12 root 7, here minus 16 root 7. Okay, here you see, say this is 10 plus 12 is equal to 22 root 7. This is minus 16 root 7. So my final answer I am getting here is 6 root 7 is my answer. Okay, so shall I move to next slide, sir? Okay, okay, please wait. I'm waiting, sir. Okay, now shall I move to next slide? Okay, sir. Very good, sir. Thank you. Now, one very interesting topic, the same exercise 1.1. The last is rationalize the denominator. Before going to that exercise problem 15, okay, exercise problem 14, 15. First, we have to know what is the rationalization of denominator. Okay, I will give some example problem. This is first problem I am taking 1 by root 11. The meaning for the rationalize the denominator means here denominator is an irrational root 11. So I want to make this root 11 as rational. That means I want to remove that 11 root. Okay, I want to remove the root. So what I want to do, you see here, I am multiplying the same root 11 by root 11. What I will get? 1 into root 11 means I will get root 11 divided by root 11 into root 11. What is the meaning? Root 11 into, suppose here root 2 into root 2 means multiplication. What we have to do? You can take this as in the same root 2 into 2. So it will come 4. 4 means 1, 2 outside. Okay, are you able to understand? Or otherwise, if you can root 2 into root 2 means 2, it will come like this only. Okay, so here root 11 into root 11 means, you see here root 2 into root 2 means just root is removing and the inside number 2 will come out. Okay, the same thing here, root 11 into root 11 means we will get 11. Now you see the given problem is 1 by root 11. Here denominator having root. In the final step answer, you see here denominator is not root. Okay, this is the concept for rationalize the denominator. I will do another one example. You see this. After that, if you have any doubt, please ask me. 1 by root 21. This is the problem they were given. Here you see denominator is root. I want to remove that root. Here 21. I am multiplying the same denominator root 21 into root 21. Here 1 into root 21 means I will getting root 21. Root 21 into root 21 means what is the meaning? The same concept. If the same value root a into root a means the root is removed and a will come. The same concept 21 will come. Now you see the denominator not having root. Okay, we are rationalize the denominator. This is the concept for rationalize the denominator. Are you able to understand, sir? Okay. Now we are going to next slide. Okay, sir, you see, suppose they are given this type of problem, 1 by 4 plus root 10. This is in the formula of a plus b. Okay, 1 by a plus b. Okay, in this method they are given means here root is in the root 10 plus some values there. Okay, sir, you see in this type of problem the conjugate means opposite, conjugate of 4 plus root 10. Yes, here plus value na sir, you take the opposite sign, 4 minus root 10. Okay, 4 minus root 10. Now you multiply 4 plus root 10 into 4 minus root 10 divided by 4 minus root 10. You want to multiply both sides by conjugate value. Now you see, sir, 1 into 4 minus root 10, you are getting 4 minus root 10 in numerator. Denominator, you are getting, you see, 4 plus root 10 into 4 minus root 10. You are getting this. Are you able to understand up to this step, sir? Any doubts? Okay. So you see, sir, this is in the form of a plus b into a minus b. Already we know the formula, a plus b into a minus b means by multiplying a, here what we are getting, a into a is equal to a square. A into minus b means here minus ab. Then b into a means plus ab or ba. Here b into minus b means minus b square, plus ab minus ab cancel. We are getting a square minus b square. That means a plus b into a minus b means I am getting a square minus b square. Okay, here you see what is my a. In this problem, this is formula. In this problem here, my a is 4 and my b is root 10, not minus root 10. This is in the formula, a plus b, a minus b. Here minus is in the formula. My a is 4 and my b is root 10. Okay, now I am going to apply the formula a square minus b square. You see in the next slide, here I am getting here 4 minus root 10 in my numerator divided by, here you see, I told you here the formula is, if it is in the form of a plus b into a minus b, I want to replace a square minus b square. Here a is equal to what is the value? 4 square minus b is equal to what is the value? Root 10 the whole square. So I am getting here, this is 4 minus root 10 divided by 4 square means 16 minus root 10 the whole square means what is the meaning? You see root 10. I can write this root 10 as whole power 1 by 2. Root means what is the meaning? Root means what is the meaning? Whole power 1 by 2 is the meaning. Whole power 1 by 2. And this is for only root 10. I can write 10 power 1 by 2. Here we are having root 10 the whole square. You see root 10 the whole square. So for that root 10, I can write 10 power half and whole square. You see, this is in the multiplication. This two will cancel. I will get root 10 the whole square means 10. So I am getting here, this is 10. So 4 minus root 10 divided by 16 minus 10 is equal to what is the value? 6. This is my answer. Here denominator should not contain root. In this step, any doubt, please ask me. Okay. Okay, sir. So I will move to next slide. Okay. Here you see, now I am going to our book problem, that is 14th problem they are given. Simplify. 14th problem they are given. Simplify. Problem number A. 1 by root 3 plus root 2. This is the problem they are given. My answer is, you see here, 1 by root 3 plus root 2. The conjugate of root 3 plus root 2 is root 3 minus root 2 divided by root 3 minus root 2. So you are multiplying 1 into this value, you are getting root 3 minus root 2. Numerator is over. Denominator root 3 the whole square. A plus b, this is a plus b into a minus b means I can write this as a square minus b square. Here minus in the formula, here minus, I am putting here minus. B means root 2 the whole square. We already saw that root 3 minus root 2 divided by, if root is there and whole square is there means it will cancel, only that number will come 3 minus, here also root is there and whole square is there means it will cancel, that number will come. If you have any doubt, please see here. Root is there and whole square is there means this 2 and this 2 will cancel, only that number will come outside. This is the concept. Okay, here you see root 3 minus root 2 divided by 3 minus 2 is equal to 1 is the answer. Okay. Okay, if you are completed, please tell me. I will move to next slide. Okay, I will wait for 1 minute. Please make it fast. Those who are completed, see this problem number B is 2 by root 5 minus root 3. Please do the problem and give the answer for this. Okay, shall I move to next slide? Okay. So you see here, the next problem number B is 2 by root 5 minus root 3. The same pattern I'm going to do here. 2 by root 5 minus root 3 means the conjugate is root 5 plus root 3 divided by root 5 plus root 3. So here you see 2 into this value, I can write 2 into root 5 plus root 3. I didn't take this 2 to inside. Okay. So now you see this is a plus b into a minus b, the same formula. Therefore, a square minus b square I am getting. So the same thing I am going to do here. In numerator, there is no change. Root 5 plus root 3. Here denominator is if root is there and whole square is there, mean root and 2 is cancelled. So I'm getting the value number 5. In the same root 3 the whole square, root is there, whole square is there, so it will cancel, 3 is there. So 2 into root 5 plus root 3 divided by 5 minus 3 is equal to 2 is the answer. So in one more step we can do. Here 2 is cancelled, so I can write this as root 5 plus root. Okay, shall I move to next slide, sir? Okay. Wait. Okay. Okay, I will move to the next slide. Okay, finished. Okay, sir. So I will move to the next slide. You see here the problem number C, they are given 3 by root 11 minus 2 root. This is the problem they are given. Answer for this is 3 by root 11 minus 2 root 2 into the conjugate is root 11 plus 2 root 2 divided by root 11 plus 2 root 2. Okay, so I can write this as here 3 into this value. 3 into this value means 3 root 11 plus 2 root 2 divided by, here you see sir, this is a minus b into this is a plus b, same format. So root 11 the whole square minus 2 root 2 the whole square. Okay, now you see here the numerators there is no change, 3 into root 11 plus 2 root 2, and the denominator you see sir, root 11 the whole square means root and 2 is cancelled, 11 will come minus, but here you see 2 is there, 2 square means what is the value, 4 into root 2, root the whole square means 2, root will cancel, again you will get 1 2. This is very important. Okay, so now you see here 3 into root 11 plus 2 root 2 divided by here 11 minus 8. So 11 8 minus 8 means I will get here root 11 plus 2 root 2 divided by here 11 minus 8 means 3. So 3 is cancelled. My answer is root 11 plus 2 root 2 is my answer. Okay, if you completed, please tell me. I will move to next slide. Okay, show all the slides. One after. Show me from slides. Then sir. Okay. Okay, sir. We have 5 minutes. So only one problem I will complete. After that, I will show the next slide. Okay. Problem number D. This is somewhat different. You see here, if I'm having root 3 minus 1 divided by root 3 plus 1, this is problem number E, because D problem is easy only, plus root 3 plus 1 divided by root 3 minus 1 we are having. This is somewhat difficult. You see here, root 3 minus 1 divided by root 3 plus 1 I'm having, and what is the conjugate of root 3 plus 1? Root 3 minus 1 divided by root 3 minus 1 for this. And here you see, this is one part I am doing, this is one part conjugate. Here root 3 plus 1 divided by here root 3 minus 1. What is the conjugate? Here root 3 plus 1 divided by root 3 plus 1. Okay, this is conjugate. Okay, now you see here root 3 minus 1, here also root 3 minus 1. If I am having a into a means I can write this as a square. The same concept in numerator, here you see root 3 minus 1 the whole square. Denominator is, this is a plus b, a minus b. So I can write this as root 3 the whole square minus 1 square. And plus here you see this is the same a, here a means a square, that is root 3 plus 1 the whole square. I can write this as root 3 the whole square. Here the same minus 1 square. Okay, I will move to next slide, and last I will show the all the slides. Okay, here you see I can get root 3 minus 1 the whole square divided by the last slide. You see here root 3 the whole square means I will get 3 minus 1, plus here root 3 plus 1 the whole square divided by the same 3 minus 1, same 3 minus 1. Okay, so I can write this as you see sir, now we know the formula. A plus b the whole square means what is the formula? A square plus 2ab plus b square, and a minus b the whole square formula means a square minus 2ab plus b square. This is my formula. Okay, now I am taking this root 3 the whole square means root 3 the whole square minus 2 into root 3 into 1, then plus 1 square. This is the root 3 minus 1 the whole square value. Here 3 minus 1 is equal to 2. Then plus next value root 3 the whole square plus 2 into root 3 into 1 plus 1 the whole square divided by 3 minus 1 is equal to 2. Okay, first one is a minus b for the whole square formula. Second one is a plus b the whole square formula. Shall I move to the next slide, sir? Okay, someone is can't be able to understand. You see, sir, this is a minus b the whole square formula, sir. This is a square minus 2 into a into b plus b square. This is the formula. This is a plus b the whole square formula means this is a square plus 2 into a into b plus b square. This is the concept. Just I am replacing a is equal to root 3 and b is equal to 1. Now are you able to understand, sir? Okay, so you see in the next slide, you see, sir, this is root 3 the whole square means what is the value? Here root 3 the whole square means 3 minus 2 into root 3, 2 into root 3. Then here plus 1 is there by 2. And then here, sir, plus 3 and then plus 2 root 3, then plus 1 divided by 2. Here denominator is same, sir. So 3 minus root 3 plus 1 plus 3 plus 2 root 3 plus 1 divided by same denominator. Here you see minus 2 root 3 plus 2 root 3 cancel. So I can write here 3 plus 1 plus 3 plus 1. Okay, 3 plus 1 plus 3 plus 1 divided by 2. So I am getting here 3 plus 1 is equal to 3 plus 3 is equal to 6, 6 plus 2 is equal to 8 divided by 2. My answer is 4. Okay. Okay, sir. Now I will show all the slides one by one. All of you completed the slide, sir?
Hello, Vijay sir.
Yes, sir.
May I know who is the student who has written no like this?
I don't know, sir. I will.
Can you please read out the name of the student? Who is that?
Sir, I can't see the name, sir. But
Adarsh. See. Okay. Can you please just wait? I'll just want to ask the student actually what is this 000? Can you see this?
okay, okay. Okay.
Just 1 minute.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Sir, I think I completed. I will show all the slides again, sir.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay, sir. So this is first slide. Second slide. Third. Fourth slide. Fifth slide. Sixth. Seventh slide. Eighth. Ninth slide. 10th slide. 11th slide. 12th. 13th slide. 14th. 15th slide. 16th. 17th slide. 18th. 19th slide. 20, and then 21, 22, 23, and then last it is 24. Okay, sir, I completed, sir. Hello, Ranjit, sir.
Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Okay, okay, sir, thank you.